Dear insurance agent, welcome to this video. You've clicked this video because you're interested in recruiting 32 plus producing agents potentially in the next 16 weeks, all while getting paid upfront. And the title of this video is What Can You Offer to Insurance Agents in Order to Get Paid Upfront to Recruit? Now, before I get into the video, I just want to talk about some of the people we've helped. There's actually a $1 million agency playbook down below in the description on how we recruited over 52 plus producing agents in less than 4 months, now at over 80 agents, and collected over $100,000 in upfront franchise fees is what I call them. A lot of agents have came to me and asked, Jamie, how do I offer value upfront? What should I offer in order to get paid upfront to recruit? Well, first of all, in order to make this happen, a lot of the agents, again, the people that we address are people, and if this is you, it's going to be a great video for you, is for agents that are currently producing, personally producing with their own pen over $8,000 per month, or they have an agency, they're trying to grow an agency, and they have an agent in their direct downline that has accomplished that due to their personal help. And if you are one of the two options, the two agent types that I've mentioned, that means that you have something in your toolbox. You have the right knowledge to help an insurance agent. If you've been in the business for 5, 6, 7 years, 10 plus years, you have acquired knowledge, a way of doing business, an operation, I call it a business model, to help other agents accomplish the same success, whether it's the success of your own accomplishments or the ones of agents in your downline that you've directly helped. And the first thing I tell agents when they ask me is to currently look at what they're doing with those agents. What are they currently doing with these agents for free that is very valuable? So, you can do this exercise with me if you're watching this and you have a paper and pen close to you. I would open up a new page and I would write down, I'm going to do it with you, right? I'm going to pull a pen right now. And you're going to type up, what can I offer? Okay. And then you're going to start doing sub headlines. And the first thing, and this is the biggest one actually, is if you're a successful insurance agent yourself or you have someone in your downline, what is the lead generation method, right? What is the lead generation method that you're using right now that's allowing you to talk to new agents? Is it that you're sending 1,000 mailers per day? Is it that you do presentation at churches every Sunday or every Wednesday? Is it that you buy a certain type of leads that you've been buying consistently for many, many years now from a very reliable source that ends up in high levels of closing? Is it that you generate your own leads through any method? We're talking, do you have a TV resource, an affiliate partnership with a TV lead provider, or you run Facebook ads to generate your own leads, right? Whether you're using lead form or funnels, right? Do you use video? Do you post certain types of organic content to generate new business? So there's many, many methods that are available out there that are helping insurance agents currently produce. And so I want you to write that down. So let's say for example, I want you to write this down. So you think about actively what you're doing. And I'm going to write Facebook ads just because I know a lot of agents that use Facebook ads to generate new business. The lead generation aspect is very important. That's where it starts because a lot of agents right now are looking for that. Even though we all know that sometimes it's not just the leads, it's potentially their sales abilities or how they are on the phone or that general candor. The lead generation aspect is very important. And a lot of people will blame their failures or they'll think that to get to the next level, they need a better lead source. And so we need to meet people where they're at and bring them where they need to be. A live proof of that is a good lead generation system. Okay. So look at that and say, okay, within lead generation, what am I doing? What are the steps that I'm currently doing to produce myself? If you're an agency owner, what kind of help are you providing to that agent to get them new leads? Okay. Now, if it's only your warm market, if you have a specific strategy around that to make it go on fire potentially, but a lot of agents right now have exhausted their warm market and they're looking for a better solution. So we want to track those agents that are willing to invest in themselves, invest into a program. Agents every day are putting $5,000 to $10,000 into marketing gurus who don't even have a license to better their skill and increase their production levels. And they would happily do that and give that money to an insurance agent like you. Because not only are they going to get the lead generation, but they're going to get other aspects, which we can go to the next aspects. What are your sales methods? Do you have any scripts that you've been using yourself or that you've built and proven with an agent in your downline? What do you say on that sales call? What's that sales framework? You potentially have built your own framework or a variation of another framework, right? If there's a variation of an NEPQ type framework or straight line method, or it's your own method that you've proven yourself, right? We can label your own method. So I call it, sales methods, right? And then we can go on to many others. And this is the advantage of you being an insurance agent. You've seen the path before. You're not just a marketing guru, all right? You're a bit of a marketing guru. There's a lead generation aspect to this thing, but what are referral methods that you have? Once someone signs up with you, how do we get that person to refer two or three? You may have a strategy around that, right? We're talking cross sell. How do we get them? Do you have a way for agents to cross sell to Medicare, PNC, or a retirement, high-end, high-ticket product? So I want you to write this down on your paper and look at what you're currently offering and put it down on paper and highlight the things that you would pay for personally. If you were to restart in this business, what would you pay for from that list? Would you pay for knowing the certain type of lead vendor that you've been dealing with, right? Because if you can cut the learning path of an agent 5 to 10 years, why not charge $3,000 to $5,000, right? People pay $150,000 into a McDonald's because they know that they're going to get foot traffic from day one. They know that the burger sauce recipe is given to them. They know how to make the next Big Mac in less than a couple weeks. And so they don't need to reinvent the wheel. They already have the brand name. And that's what we're doing with you. We're franchising your current operations because right now you're doing it for free and agents are not valuing what you're giving them. They come in 1, 2, 3 months. They kind of take what you're telling them, but they don't really care because they didn't really put money in this business. They don't really care to help people. And they leave 2, 3 months after. And I promise you, some of these agents that left you, if they would have invested at least $2,000 before joining, they would have valued what you would have given them way more, and they would have probably produced a lot more. Perhaps they would have been still with you. Okay, we've seen it. We've seen it from people attending a couple Zooms and leaving to being on Zooms 8 months later, right? We've walked this path before. We've seen it. That's why, we don't have 1,000 clients. We work with a very select few of clients because we've seen the path before. We've seen the problems. All right. So this is not just a new model that I'm coming up with and helping agents with. It's like, no, we worked this model for years. We've seen all the future problems. We know what comes next. We know how to develop other agency owners in your downline. We know how to continue to build your brand further, to get paid more, for just people to access you as a whole, right? People were willing to get paid less than a McDonald's employee to work with Patrick Bet-David. Now, I'm not saying we're going to turn you into the next Patrick Bet-David, right? Because not everyone wants to be like that, nor do people agree with what he's done, but he's built a great business. And people were willing to work with him because he was the leader that people wanted to be with. And that's a result of building his brand. And we can get you there. Now, this is not something we do day one, but by running ads long term, putting more money into marketing, getting paid up front to reinvest back into marketing, we can get you there long term. And we've seen it happen. And this is where the conviction happens here because we have seen it. All right. So look at what you have to offer. And if you are looking at your paper right now and you know you have value to offer, this is worth at least $5,000 to $10,000 easily. And that people in your heart, right? And I probably believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So perhaps we got to get on sales calls so that we can encourage you. Some like the account executives can tell you, hey, John, what you have is very valuable. And so that's part of the reason why we have a call. And so we want to find out, what are those methods? Can we replicate them? Yes or no? If we can, then hooray, let's start this yesterday. Because especially if you're putting money on ads, you're spending money on recruiters, headhunters, etc., right? If you're running ads and not getting paid up front, it's inevitable that you're going to have to stop your ads here in the near future. You're going to have to stop investing in marketing because you will not have enough money to continue to reinvest and continue your recruiting efforts. Ramping up agents takes too long, especially if they don't invest up front. It might take 3, 4, 5 months to get them up and going. Whereas this, we're going to get them up and going in a few weeks because they're paying their own onboarding. The free training is now paid. And the value increases. Your value increases. Your organization makes more money. and everybody's happy. And now we're having dinner together. All right. So that's just how I like to do business. If you're looking at your paper right now and you know that you have value to offer, or potentially you think you have, okay, and you just need that extra bump, or one of us to tell you, hey, you do, okay, hey, John, you do, then book a call down below. There's going to be a link in the description of this YouTube video. Go ahead and book a call. We're going to have a look at that. We're going to dive deep into your operations, right? Especially, I mean, we only work with people who currently are producing or have a downline with current producers. We refuse about 95% of the people, I mean, more. Our qualifications are very tight for the simple reason that if we actually do tell you on that call that we can definitely help, then we know we can help because we make the qualifications so tight so that we only work with people we know we can help. All right. So book that call down below. I hope that was helpful. It was really to address, what can I offer to agents, right? Am I going to get a bad rep if I offer the same things to an agent that perhaps another agency owner in my company is offering? Well, this is where your experience comes in. People buy from other people that are more successful than them, that are a couple steps ahead than them, right? If you've read the 4-Hour Work Week, it says that people are going to always pay for people that are ahead to shorten the learning curve and get the lessons from people that have actually been in the trenches. And that's you. That's been in the trenches. That's why we don't work with people who just got an insurance license and are just recruiting. That's not who we want to work with. Okay, we want to separate ourselves because there will be other people that will want to work with those individuals, but we're not going to mesh you in the same pool as those people. We definitely won't. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, lead generation, sales methods, referrals. Look at what you're currently doing, and if you are a reputable person, charging upfront will actually do good for the end customer. Honestly, almost more than you. But it just so happened that you will grow exponentially faster because people will respect you, will value what you have to offer, and they'll want to actually take their business to the next level with you and not leave you 2-3 months after joining you. All right. So thanks for listening. Book a call. If you have already, then we look forward to speaking with you. Honestly, we do. Okay. My name is Jamie Roussel. I'm the founder and CEO of Agent Advantage, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye-bye.